Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We're going to be watching more Lost today. Storm here.
Drink Dharma brand stuff. Don't go for the others.
Apparently, there's
I'm so
competition.
addicted.
Naomi's group and Dharma. That's what we decided.
Drink Dharma.
That's right.
It's good for you. It
Nice
keeps you
one.
sane.
Does it really? Are you sure about that?
Speaking.
No.
So we're watching episode 2 of season 4. I already introduced myself.
Oh, I'm Tom, I think.
And Kimmy here.
Hi.
Yeah, so I love how you did that, Tom, that you have Dharma products.
so
At least
cool.
one. Now we're all going to get products.
I know
we're
where
all
they
gonna do
dropped the
it.
cargo.
That's
And he won't
wrong
tell
to
us
not
where.
share.
No.
So
I'll catch you
You
in
know?
fish if you do that.
You know, we put our, mindset on the island, and I'm like, ooh, mac and cheese. Ooh, that sounds good. But who knows if the stuff is really good or not. But they're on an
They
island.
haven't died yet eating it.
They haven't died.
Well,
That's a
they've
good
died,
thing.
but not of food poisoning.
So, and it's probably better than island food. I mean, yes, having fruits on the island is
Well,
great, but
yeah,
you want to
and
have,
fish and-
processed crap food, too, because that's always good. We love that stuff.
Mac and
So
cheese.
anything
that.
is good. You can't be picky. But yeah, so a lot of Dharma advertising everywhere. But yeah, we were talking last time about the different groups.
That's right. Some went with Locke. Some stayed with Jack.
Who's right? Is there really a true answer? Because I was leaning towards Locke until Hurley said that, sorry, I didn't go with you, Jack. I should have gone with you all along. So what's going to happen?
Right. And did Locke make maybe the wrong decision and then something happened to him on the island and then some of his group fled and, last minute went with Jack's group? I don't know.
I feel like something
But-
major had to happen with murders and stuff. I don't know.
Well, even though they got rescued, though, they still seem like that they're not happy.
I know.
I
They're
think
not meant to be away
yeah.
from the island. I feel like they're fated to be there.
Yeah, Kate looked pretty okay about it. She moved on with her life, but Jack and Hurley clearly did not.
And how did she move on? Did she take on another name, But then she was rescued, so they're
Seems
going to
like
know
she-
it was her. So it's interesting
Yeah,
how
so
she's free.
and she's excited about going, but, she's going to be captured. I mean, she's a wanted criminal, so she's going to have to go through a trial.
I mean, but she was free at the time.
And she was free at the time, so maybe...
I got to get home. He's waiting for me. When she said that in the future.
Yeah, and who's he?
Mm-hmm.
Sawyer's with
Is it Sawyer?
their group.
I'm assuming
Yeah.
it's Sawyer. I mean, I'm hoping at least that. We want something kind of nice for their future, but I'm assuming they're just going to have to stay on the island at this point. But we'll see. I mean, they're probably going to get rescued. They see that guy now, the guy who parachuted
They're
down.
all in an insane asylum.
Yeah. I know, that was your theory,
I'm
right?
bringing that theory back.
You never know. So shall we get into episode 2?
Let's do it.
Yes.
Let's do it. 402.
Trying to get her a peek over this ridge.
I hope he doesn't see a body.
Mikhail's.
Or that would be okay.
Yeah, then we at least know it's confirmed that he's dead.
The manometer is picking up a hell of a lot of anomalies down here.
Mechanical
Swing on the
dinosaur.
next grid and recalibrate.
The plane.
Oh, how freaky. Everything underwater.
Oceanic.
It's like the entire plane. Like, didn't the tail end crash on the island? And that
And the
part
nose was in the jungle. That's the guy who just parachuted.
Dan, why are you so upset?
He doesn't know. So the island's messing with him too. So he's the
Like shoves him out.
doctor or something. Okay, so when
So
they
he
were
didn't
capturing,
really fall out, though.
Oh, so
'Cause it
it
didn't
looks
look like he
pretty
jumped.
disorganized.
too. That's them.
We know it's our guys.
No, it's going to be a polar bear.
It's like shut that,
Just
shut
before.
that strobe off. Welcome.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm Jack. Who are you?
Playing this game again.
I'm Daniel Faraday.
We have a phone.
Oh, crap.
Your phone. We were just
My own speaker.
Red flag.
Would you give me just 1 second?
He's got a gun.
Okay.
Second red
So,
flag.
The boat hasn't heard from anybody else yet. My signal right there, and
Okay, take that away from him.
the rest of the team
And
soon.
just screen him.
Will you help me find them?
Absolutely.
How much battery life does that phone have?
He seemed pretty, happy to look
I
around,
thought he was
too.
peeing for a second.
Yeah, he just... he's enjoying the bliss of the island.
You're gonna get struck by lightning. Storm's about to pass, Hugo. It's a friggin' monsoon. We gotta...
He's just like, always like right on the mark.
There's a cabin I have to go to.
Oh, Jacob.
I thought the cabin was back that way.
I thought you were talking about the airplane cabin.
Oh, now she's hiding it now.
You mind telling us who you're getting your orders from, Colonel Kurtz? I got them from Walt.
Okay. No one says a word.
That's legit.
How many guns do you have left?
And I was like, you can't trust anyone anymore.
He's like, I'm on it.
Yeah, Dave.
He's so nervous all the time.
Yes, because he knows he's doing wrong.
What's this for?
Biohazard. Oh! He's touching it.
Here are my prisoners.
They can grab it.
You and your people can't really say it's our primary objective.
No, come on! I can't believe they're not.
Music's so
Guys.
Oh,
exciting.
Taller? What, like a giant? He shot you. Yet here you are, fit as a fiddle, tromping through the jungle.
He's still not saying anything.
Dead if I still had a kidney there. Anything else?
Oh, if he still had a kidney there.
Yeah, like meant to be.
I don't believe these two are just going for this.
They're so quick to judge with anything else.
Yes.
Oh, oh,
He's got his arm behind his back, though.
yeah, he does have his hand behind his back.
You know it. Check his hand. He's sleeping.
Back
Check his hand.
Yeah.
See? God darn it.
Why? Well,
What?
you're Kate.
Your Kate.
You
Who
want to
wants
tell
to
me where
know?
Naomi is?
Sure.
Heart rate.
No matter what you hear, don't come up.
See a Ghostbuster?
No.
Yeah, right.
I told you not to bother
He was
when I cleaned my
murdered?
room.
You can feel the
Well.
frequencies.
So he knows what's
Not doing
going
your
on.
grandmother any good staying here, man.
The spirit?
So where is it?
What the hell?
That would freak me out.
Evidence?
He won't steal it, will he? So is he gonna take that money and he charge her 200?
You can go now.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's your
Got a
$200.
refund. Half off. Wasn't as tricky as I thought.
So he
I
just took
stole
the money?
all the money.
You remember when she said, tell my sister I love her?
Yeah.
Well, she doesn't have a sister.
Oh.
That's what we're supposed to say if we get captured, have a gun to our head.
Even if I took you to her body, you wouldn't know what
Oh,
happened.
no!
He's got their premonitions, too.
Alex.
So Desmond didn't go with them?
Alex, hey.
It's not.
Keep your mouth shut, Mr. Linus.
Ooh, look at him.
Carl. Mind if I ask you a question, Jane?
Yeah,
James.
I do.
So he talks.
Why
Put some duct tape.
Wasting your time, Yoda.
Put a bandana
Thank
in
God
his
she
mouth.
has Jack there to comfort him.
See?
He got into your head, too. You just told
Why
Carl.
we're keeping this guy alive.
James, let's execute him right here, right now, in front of his daughter.
It's not his daughter.
Not really his daughter.
It's only a matter of time before he gets us, Johnny. And I bet he's already figured out how he's gonna do it.
He's probably right.
He's going to stand up and say, okay, you guys are cool.
Dan?
Your brain doesn't
Yours
scratch her that
Dan,
right.
right? Why don't you just put that away?
A wink.
Ooh.
Was that for me or are you trying to tell me something? Sorry.
Our friends are out in the jungle right now, holding a gun to your head and his head.
Bluffing.
How stupid do you think?
Oh,
He
seriously?
knows the past, but he doesn't know the future. Him and Desmond should have a beer together.
That's what the wink was for. Welcome to Jurassic Park. That's the same as the whole freaking plane.
Then tell him to open it.
Is this Charlotte? Money talks.
That's right.
Ooh.
It's the
Especially
polar
big
What
bear.
is that?
As in polar bear.
Charlotte, we're in the desert.
Dharma.
Yep. So this is again in the future. Hydra. It's the snakes.
She looks devilish.
On a cliff, my god.
Okay. Well,
You guys picked the worst spots to jump.
whoa! Cannonball.
Is she too heavy? Too much gear. She's like so excited. Oh, hello. I'm actually quite scared for her.
Do you want a knife?
Here you go.
I gave you that wink.
You guys were on Oceanic Flight 815. Wow. That better?
God, he's a charmer.
48 of us survived the crash. That's not counting the tail section. They're pretty much all
You
dead
go.
Quiet.
Well, I've got about a million more questions I want to ask you,
Gun.
but they can
Ben's
wait
gonna
until we
grab
get
it.
back to the freighter. I'm lucky to be alive.
We've been through a lot
You're
more.
coming with us.
Your friend, Charlotte.
It's fast.
She's moving. She's moving fast.
She ran away.
She's full out sprinting.
Locke probably took the transponder and threw it somewhere.
Oh, it's always a dog.
Ah, Vincent.
They put it on him. Well, he's fast. That would make sense.
So you know who
Locke's
she's
got
with now.
Let's see how it would sync.
That's not how that works.
That's crazy because that was the guy who was eaten by the mechanical. I think.
The dinosaur.
Dude, that's not him.
Because I was supposed to be flying Oceanic 815 on that day.
What? You're lucky. That's a good workout right there. Kim, you and I will start doing that.
Yeah, that's fun. Whoa. Move.
Move.
That looks like you.
Oh.
Yeah, he's the other guy.
Okay, so now he's with Naomi's group. So he must have been the pilot of the helicopter.
Yep, Locke's gonna see first.
That's somebody from my team. And if you think you're gonna bloody stop me from getting to my...
Holy crap! I was waiting for something to happen.
Who did that?
Holy crap! He
Quinn.
got the gun.
Eyes gonna open up.
Holy crap! Vincent, what's she saying?
Oh, vest.
Good.
I saw a cow.
I saw a cow. They're like, oh no, he's out.
Close.
Whoever goes on that helicopter isn't gonna make it out. The island won't let you. Oh, that's a pretty
Wow.
sight, huh?
It's a mirage. It's not there.
That's it.
There's only so much I can do.
Oh, that's the insurance guy that saw it.
Just the way he stands.
Covert op in unstable territory.
Everything relies on you getting them in. getting
How
them
weird
out,
they
and
picked the
preventing
pilot
them
that
from
was
getting
supposed to be on 815.
killed. Think you can do that?
I'll give you the phone. You tell me what you people are doing here.
I'll tell you what we're doing here if you give me the phone.
Don't say anything about your sister.
My brother.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you doing with
Oh,
taking her with us? What's the point? That's not Naomi. It's just me. Miles, we can't
just
leave.
me.
Juliet Burke.
Juliet Burke.
I know you.
You weren't on that plane, were you?
I'm not saying anything.
Real.
She's like, oh crap.
Back off.
Where is he?
Where's who?
Is it Ben? Keep it.
Benjamin Linus.
Ah.
Does it seem like you're about to shoot me yourself?
What good would you be to me dead?
I feel much more comfortable now. Thanks.
I'll clean it up.
Oh,
It's not gonna do it.
No, wait.
Danielle, you should escort Alex away from her. I have answers.
I don't know. He's not gonna listen this time.
What is the monster?
I don't know.
son of a gun.
Literally.
My name is Charlotte Lewis. Took her PhD in cultural
What?
anthropology
Wow, he
at
really
Oxford.
studies everybody.
Two other team members and a pilot.
I know what they want.
Well, tell
What do
us.
they want?
Me.
How do you know all this?
Because I have a man on their boat.
I have a man.
Oh, so he has a spy on their boat?
So much going on. It's like,
I love it.
Got WTF.
I absolutely love it. It's just
you know,
always
even
keeps
if
you
he
so
has all this
confused.
information on people, it's like, how the hell do you remember that with a gun to your face?
Exactly. I mean, it's a lot. It's already bad enough to just remember their first names.
He's
First
so
and
good.
last
I
names.
mean,
Frank, Miles,
he
Daniel,
has been
and
challenged
Charlotte. Okay,
so
that's it.
much throughout his life. Like, that's what he's so good at. Like, he's so good under pressure, and the timing is bad but good. Like, he knows when he has to say something.
Right,
You
and he
know,
gives just
stay
enough
alive.
to, make it through to the next hurdle.
Mm-hmm.
He never overindulges anything. He never expels anything that he needs to.
Yeah.
He waits till he needs to
wants-
say it
yeah.
before he says it.
Right, because he's a survivor. And he's a manipulator.
Yeah, and he's very good. He really knows people, and he studies everyone. Like, he knew exactly what to say to Locke to make him not kill him at that moment. I really thought Locke was just going to pull the trigger no matter what, but Ben's just really good at talking, and, it's true. Like, you have this rescue team that's not who they say they are, and they are looking for Ben, as we know now, but yeah, like, we knew they had something more than the island, like, just finding the survivors. And very different kind of group too. Like, everyone's so different. So Miles, He's like a ghost hunter, a ghostbuster, but he's very on edge, and he's not doing things for the right reason anyways, because even going to that poor woman because she wants to connect with her son or something and have him be free and move on, and he just steals money from him. Like, he probably knew some stuff about him before and knew he had money stashed away. He didn't even care about him. He's like, you can go now, like, once he got the money. So, wow.
Yeah, and he benefits from all his jobs. Like, apparently he knew, okay, he died, he was murdered, and the kid was probably dealing drugs, and that's what it was. And he just, okay, took the money, grandma won't know anything, and hey, I made some extra cash, and she's happy, she's thrilled.
Yeah.
And move on. And that's how he makes his living into this big job here.
I just want to know what the conflict is. Why do they want Ben so bad for me? I know he's...
Right. It doesn't seem like they want to bring him into, for justice. It's like they need something from him.
Or he betrayed them or something.
Right.
Like he was maybe part of their group at one point.
That's what I'm thinking too, because how would he know specifically how to research them? Because they seem like such a random group to come together. And
He's
you
a
have
corporate spy.
Yeah, and you have this nervous Nelly Miles. Like, why would you bring him on there? Because, like, he can talk to ghosts.
So he's a physicist. Oh, yeah. Miles is the Ghostbuster guy. Yep. And then you got Daniel, who's a physicist. And then you have Charlotte, who's an anthropologist. And she saw a polar bear in the desert. And now there's polar bears here. Like, it must have been competition to get to this island, and the hostiles won. And now they know that Ben is, the main
polar
guy.
bear. The polar bear that she found did have a Dharma tag on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So maybe it was a previous experiment site, where they did experiments on things early on. And they progressed and went to this, or maybe they were like, these two companies could have been partners or something, and one betrayed the other.
Right.
Trademarks again. I was kidding. With Dharma.
That's right.
Change that up.
He's
And then we
with
saw
Dharma.
the snake heads or something. There were a bunch of snake heads coming out.
That's right.
Of that emblem for Dharma. So we're seeing all these different sections of it. So it could be like a different island. Maybe it is the same island, but it's so freaking big and we haven't seen the other side and it's desert. I doubt it. I think it's completely different. But so then we have Frank, we have Charlotte, Miles, and Dan.
Daniel, yeah, Dan.
And they're all just so different. And why do they want Ben?
Daniel's the pilot, right?
Daniel was the physicist. He was the nerd guy.
Daniel the physicist. Who was the
pilot? Is Frank.
That's
Frank. He was supposed to be on 8:15, so
he was supposed to pilot it.
Yes, so he would have, in this scenario, if he went to work that day, he could be with Jack right now.
Or dead.
Isn't that weird? Yeah, or dead.
Here's why we have these two different things going on. I mean, there's many things, but like how we're saying purgatory, how it's this big science experiment conspiracy that most people don't know about, and here we have the whole freaking and that too. That's Tom's theory, which is also good because we don't know. But here you have an entire plane that they found. When we know for a fact sections of it were on that freaking island and people have survived. So I wanted to say that maybe it is purgatory, that yes, like for a lab or whoever, for Dharma to go that far to, cover up them kidnapping all these people or wanting them to crash on this island, and then having this plane there too. I'm kind of like, it has to be a purgatory thing, and then you have Ghostbuster guy there, you have Miles there, but then you have Frank, who is like, that's the wrong pilot. I know who that is, and that's not him. So that also makes me think maybe it is an elaborate plan by Dharma or whoever to cover this up. So you have these two very different things going on where I'm like, oh my God, like it keeps me guessing, which is fun.
Yeah, it's very exciting because I kind of think that these pharmaceutical companies, there's two of them probably, and they make so much money that they're covering up the whole 8:15 thing. They knew where they were, and hopefully we'll find out why this is so important to hide their identity. And now I'm thinking, okay, they're going to gobble these people up, put them on the freighter, and they're not going home because you're dead already, so...
They're going to stop looking.
We want. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Are you going to work for us? You don't know.
I mean, who put that plane down there? Where did that come from? Did they place it there? Did that?
Yeah,
that's the whole question. Yeah,
their plane is there. I mean, the nose was there. Everything. That's not.
Where'd they get the other bodies from? Were they just fake?
They got the Walking Dead people, makeup artists on that mission. Hey guys,
they got so much money they can make.
Maybe they didn't know about the job. They're just like, oh, it's for a Walking Dead episode. I don't know, but yeah, I mean that's huge to go that far. I mean, look how far everyone's gone already, and the others are not Dharma. We kept thinking that for a while, and yeah, so there's a lot of competition going on, I guess, a lot of experiments going on that are just being covered up. But I kind of thought for a moment, too, with another theory a while ago, still saying purgatory, is that it's a special island that's like right in the middle where somehow, maybe in the Bermuda Triangle or something, where people are able to access it, kind of, sort of. And, but it's like that realm of like you having to move on. And then you have Miles here who can talk to the dead. So I was thinking, well, maybe he can see everyone else because of that. Because everyone's dead, and then his partner or Dan saw them too though first, so I'm like, okay, well that doesn't make sense. So I don't know. It's just fun to guess.
That's all we can do at this point.
Exactly. I think it's so much fun, and I think the most threatening person right now is Miles. He's just too on edge. He's just too trigger happy. I think he's going to be. If anyone's gonna get unhinged, it'll be Miles.
I know, but, like, why bring him?
Charlotte looks a little like, I'm not going to say anything, almost like a early Juliet kind of face, where she keeps her secrets. And she was very good at it. Mm-hmm. She wouldn't say a word. Like, she knew, she must have been very stoic when she saw Ben, because darn well she's studied Ben, too. She knows
look
what
at
he
Miles,
looks like.
too.
She knows everything.
Miles went off the deep end as soon as he found out that Juliet was from the others.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But for her to keep her composure.
She's affiliated with Ben. Yeah.
Yeah. I was really worried for Juliet in this episode. I mean, I know I made fun of her expressions a lot because she's so stoic and just has that fake smile.
I mean, how could you not? Because you never could believe her.
I know.
She was an untrustworthy person to begin with. So, I mean, all those looks that she was given just made her not trustworthy in my eyes.
Right. But now it's in her favor now, because now she's doing the same thing to this guy. So...
And I got worried. Good. Yeah, when they're like, "Oh, you're a native here," and she was like, almost like, "Crap, I don't know what to say here. I'm neutral."
No, he's kept me under my.
Yeah, like what do you say at that point? Because especially like, who are you? What? I'm like, oh god, and they're armed and
they're armed and their mission is.
Yeah, and she always does less is more. She doesn't say too much unless she needs to.
I was fearful for Charlotte too, because I'm like, I don't trust her like immediately just because they're a new group, and I know like I am a very trusting person in real life, but we watch all these shows where you have twists and turns and you never know. So I just think like that.
I did the same thing with Miles when he had his arm behind his back. I'm like,
you saw that
dude,
first.
That guy is not dead.
Yeah,
he's gonna come out.
Really
the guy that we saw in the past couple episodes, I forget what his title was, but he was the attorney for Oceanic that he was talking to.
Yes.
So he is. It's not a spoiler, but he played in John Wick as the hotel manager.
Sorry, I interrupted you before about that. Yeah,
that's okay. I wasn't gonna say any spoilers because I know Kimmy hasn't seen it yet.
I saw the first one. Did I see? I think I saw the second one. Oh my god, I'm trying to remember. But
he was in all three of them. So
okay, I was like, which one was he in? Because he does look. It's been a while. Sorry, guys. And yeah, we drink during.
Well, he plays the hotel manager. When John Wick goes in and he leaves his dog with him and stuff.
Yes, I do. Yes, I know who he is. Yeah, I do. Right. Like the face, I don't really. Remember that character as much, but I do kind of remember him.
Although he speaks differently in John Wick. He speaks more luxury, I guess, because that's his business.
Yeah. But, I don't know if it's the same guy or not. I love Horizon Zero Dawn, and a newer game of that came out called Forbidden West, and I think he plays a character because the voice sounds so like him, and I think the character's name is Sirens or something. So I'm really curious. I need to look it up to see because he sounds.
Are we talking about the same person?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's it sounds like him. So I'm gonna look that up and see because it sounds just like.
Oh well,
him.
his real name is Lance Reddick.
I don't
Reddick?
know. I have to check and see. I don't know his actual name, the voice actor's name, but that would be really awesome because I was just hearing that. I'm like, oh my god, I'm just having flashbacks. I love that game. Like that's my obsession. It's so bad. I don't have time to play games.
Did you say what was his character's name?
I think it's Silence or Sirens. I just got Forbidden West, so I want to play
You're
that. But
you're right. It is.
Is
right?
it?
Yeah.
What's his character name?
Silence.
Silence. Okay. It sounds just like him. That's so cool. It's been a while since I played too, but I'm excited for Forbidden West, so I'm sure he's gonna. Well, I don't know if he's gonna be in there, but I'm hoping he will.
I'm cheating. I'm looking him up right now.
Nice, Tom. Well, at least you're being careful. Like, just don't look up anything for loss, because that's when things can go wrong. You know.
No. I just look up the character.
Forever,
So what's interesting, going to that guy in this show, going to Hugo and trying to settle with him, trying to put him in a better place, he was probably going to kidnap him for their doing, for this Naomi group.
And put him in a controlled environment.
Right. Because they know he's very special.
Yeah.
You know?
I just want to know, like, why are they armed and why do they have bulletproof vests on? What were they expecting when they got into this island?
Well, Ben is pretty hostile.
Polar bears.
You know, who knows?
If
our group didn't, take him down and dismantle his guys, he'd be a force to be reckoned with. I mean, right at this moment, they don't know what they're going into.
It's just so crazy because what's the connection? Because yes, they're all involved with like Dharma or whatnot, so maybe they're going against him because he killed all the original Dharma people. So now they want to retaliate or something.
Retaliating.
But
or they're just another group that's just knows how special this island is and just.
So are they bad people to everybody, or are they bad people just to Ben's side?
Just to Ben's side.
I kind of think now, to Ben's side, like they're bad for him, but because of all the miscommunication or just like the trust issues that everyone has, and I get why, but I think all of that's just going to cause chaos and mayhem where it's going to be bad for everyone. But it is initially because of Ben.
And it's really bad because did you see? Do you remember that chest that came down with the helicopter had gas masks?
Yeah.
They were going to do the same thing that Ben did to the Dharma people.
And I wonder even how they found that out.
I would have grabbed one of those
others,
suckers.
Yeah, because the others completely took over. So how would they even know that they did that? I mean, unless they had a spy in the inside who was there too, a part of the others, and it's like, oh, and he reports back to them.
Well, you never know. Ben has a spy on the freighter.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they could be thinking just knock everybody out and then figure out who's who.
Right? I don't know. So until next time, guys, we love guessing about this show. It's definitely a lot of fun. It's so exciting.
Always
it keeps
questions.
you on edge. All these questions. So
right.
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to check out the next episode early, you can check it out on our Patreon and the links below. If you're watching on our Patreon, thank you guys so much. You keep us going financially.
Speaking of keeping us going.
You need Dharma. So see you very soon. As always, bye guys.
Bye.
Don't get lost.
I'm already lost.